Hi. Ah, see, how dare you, Kieran? That's how you started with a bear, bro. That's how we starting the week. After you talking about all the niceness in the God. I didn't get to see what he said for the last message. Of course, that's the first thing that said it as well. But how is everybody? How are you, Kieran? How are you, Asa? How are you, Arson? How are you, Seth? Sorry, in the shadows. I swear I'm doing a lot better. Don't trust the cough. That's the only thing that's left. Because I did this, of course. Six Size Satisfied. That's an interesting name. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? Hi, Cyber. How is you? I love you too, Hero. You're still singing, I hope. God. Seth, can you not be how you are sometimes? Just sometimes, we're just putting it out there. Yeah, you have questions for Thick Size Satisfies? Sorry, so as Quick. I'm fine. What do you mean? What do you mean, Vector? Obviously, I'm doing perfectly fine right now. Said it's a gem. Esther's dead. No! You have come back from the dead now that you're done with your project. Let's go pachi for Esther. Pachi. How are you doing, Vector? Then keep singing, Hero. We want to hear you sing. And you know, tomorrow I have the art stream. It's because I'm making the hero emote tomorrow. I wanted to make sure I put it into my schedule. Sorry about that. But yes, how is everybody? Yes, pachi. It is Monday. It is the beginning of the week. I went back to work today, because we have no choice. I go back to work and both of my bosses are working from home, and I'm like, what? That's how I'm welcome back to work. And there's only my only one scared co-worker in my office that has to deal with me coughing around all day. I'm like, that's not fair. I am quote unquote done. Still gonna hand it in. Just a few small modifications, but then I am done with it. See, that's what I'm saying. You're done. You can breathe. You can relax. You can be happy about the meaning of life now. You can plan your return to streaming. So I'm just putting it out there. But yeah, I feel like yakking. What does that mean, Seth? Like, what's up? Oh, hi, Pep. How are you? How was your weekend? You get to spend more time with us now. Yes, that's what we want. We want more Aster in our lives. So now we're happy we can kick school to the curb, and then we can just have fun and, plain old delinquency, I got a few other projects due for the rest of the week, so next week, yes. Yeah, but I mean, you were... From what I felt, you were more stressed about that one. So if you can just casually do the other ones, we're done, bro. We're done. Look at the bright side. Look at the end of the tunnel right now. That's what we want, okay? Okay? Everyone else, that sounds so sad. Like, whoever the other people are, hi. I know that's not what you meant, but it's funny. But how is everybody? Also, my latest follow is Corvus Twig. Thank you for the follow. I see you down there. I'm not calling you out, but I'm saying hi and thank you for the follow. You're not a little turtle because I didn't get to say it to you. Yeah, it won't be stressful, but I'm still busy. Yeah, don't you worry about it. It's great times ahead. Great delinquency ahead. We love that. One day, Seth will be able to do the same and have a schedule that allows him to live in delinquency with us, and we're looking forward to that as well. But yeah, I think my heart needs a couple of days to recover. Yes, it does. You know when people are stressed and you want to tell them it's gonna be okay, but it's not gonna help them. So you find ways around to try and reassure them. That's what I was trying to do. I was like, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, but me telling you that is not gonna help you, So I'm just happy you're done with all the stressful school stuff. I'm so happy I don't have to deal with that nonsense. Like, there's no way I'm going back to school. I would rather die than go back to school. It's not a thing for me. It's never been for me. It'll never be for me. I'm not a career person. I'm not going back to school for any reason. I'm doing good. Just running some ARG. What is ARG? Ideas I can do from Twitter posts similar to ARG. The sun disappeared. I don't know what ARG is though. Tell me more about that so I can understand your sayings. These past couple of days I have shaved 6 years off my lifespan. I have no doubts about that. Yeah, if you had said it, I was gonna be okay. I might have shanked you. Yeah, I had a feeling. I guess it was like, my guardian angel telling me, don't tell him that. This ain't gonna be a good thing. So that's why I did it. I knew. I thought it, and I knew it, but I'm like, I'm just not gonna tell him though. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'll wait for his teacher to tell him it's fine, so he can actually believe that, and then we can celebrate, bro. I hope you get better. You sound very sick. I'm doing a lot better. Thank you though. You're adorable. You're so lovely. I'm doing a lot better. The only thing that is left is the cough, to be honest. And it's really random. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't do anything. Sometimes I have a runny nose, but it's not like constant either. So I am definitely doing better. I think over the next few days I should be fine. That's also why I put a question mark on the singing streams Thursday. I'm not sure yet because I don't know how I'll be, because I tend to lose breath or start coughing after I speak for a while. So I think that singing would probably have an even more disastrous feeling with the reverb. It will be a coughing stream, not all that great. So I'll see how I feel by then, and if not, I'll just change it for whatever it is before we have our great movie night, And hi DB Cutie, how are you? An alternate reality game. Oh, I've never heard of these. I'll have to research that. I mean, that's all a thing I don't know, so I'm not surprised, but that sounds interesting. And you're researching this on Twitter, something you saw that was similar on Twitter? I'm super, super intrigued by that. And Mana, hi, and famous. How are you? How was your weekend? How is you? How is your life? What's good? What's new? I sent my project to a senpai from work. I love that you say senpai casually. She said, from a technical standpoint, it's well executed, so that gave me a bit of confidence. But yeah, the teacher liked it. Yeah, of course. No worries. Thank you for the alert, Karen. Doing good. Happy to hear that you're doing better. Yee, let's go. We're kicking this disease in the butt. It's such a weird one. I also don't tend to get normal colds. Sorry, normal colds or normal the flu or something. I don't catch these really easily or really often. It had been a few years since I've been sick in general, so I think that might be why I took it. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that great. I'm not used to being sick. It's been a while and I don't know how to deal with it, but it's not so bad. Health-wise, I'm usually fine. Wait, that sounds wrong. Yeah, that sounds wrong for many reasons, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's a weird way. But yeah, it wasn't the most terrible thing. I got the H1N1. That was a trip. That I was sure I was dying. I was 16, fever, dizzy, everything, throwing up, everything. It was the worst time of my life. Had COVID been like that, I think I would have just given up on life. You would not have heard a single word from me for days or weeks or whatever. I don't know. That one I will never forget because that wasn't it. It just wasn't. The H1N1, I think that was the last big flu, whatever, that we had here. It wasn't a thing. It was not everything. I don't think I ever had a fever that high in my life. It was 40 something. It was is that what it's called in English? I will trust you on that. I'm decently decent. Heard that you're doing better when I hopped in, so I'm glad to. You're not feeling as uncle. Yes, I'm not feeling as uncle because the first day was the worst. Wednesday was the worst with the I was dizzy. I had a super strong headache. I was sleeping, but then I would sweat a lot, and then I would be cold. It was the shivers and everything. That was the worst day. Thursday I was half awake, and then whatever that was, and then it's been getting better. Yesterday I woke up feeling perfectly fine, and then it's when I start when I start speaking and stuff like that, that's when I have a random cough. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't do much, it's just annoying. It's just there. But my mom bought some Tylenol that helps with the cough, and it helps a lot. I took one this morning before work, and I was fine for most of the day. It's at 3 p.m. it just hit back. I was all over the office, and I felt bad for my coworker. I'm I hope he doesn't feel like I'm just transmitting it to him. I mean, if he catches it, I'm not supposed to be contagious anyways, but if he catches it, I know he's gonna say it's because of me. And I mean, I won't even be able to deny at this point. I can't, But you're collecting them disease like badges, bro. What do you mean? I barely get sick. It's just when I do, it's usually not that pretty. That's what's up. I heard the H1N1 wave. My family was safe from it. Thank God. You didn't want to have it. I think the 3 worst things I've had. Well, the 2 worst thing was that, and when I got the gastro once. I will never forget that feeling of trying to throw up, but you have nothing to throw up, so your belly is contracting to try and push this out, but there's nothing, so it just hurts. I will never forget. That was the worst thing. This was even worse. That was the number one thing, and everybody in my house was sick so there was nobody to help anybody. We were just all over there, all in the corner trying not to throw up. It wasn't it. It just wasn't it. Check your DMs and you get a chance. Let's go. Sorry. Most people say their throat is in a bad place for a while after like several weeks to over a month or two. Yeah, I hope it doesn't affect me that way. Because my sister, like, her throat hurts a lot and she has like coughing pill, like soothing things. Like when I cough, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't like affect my throat per se, so I just hope it doesn't. I just hope I don't keep that cough because it's extremely annoying. I cannot deal with that. And also I realized by not doing the singing stream last week that I actually miss it. I kind of like grew fond of it and I love doing it, so I was like I was feeling like something was missing in my life. Okay, bro. Hi Mona, how are you? I miss you lots. You look cute today. Thank you so much, dealer. I'm doing fine. I'm doing I'm doing a lot better, even though I know every time I'm trying to say that, like, the cover is coming just to make sure people don't trust me. But I swear, I'm doing a lot better. Like, if you had been there in the past few stream, you could tell the difference in my voice from today to the last few days. My voice is still not back to total normal, but it's a lot more normal than before. So, you know, we're just gonna hope for the best, okay? In my life, you get sick, we cannot smooch. Well, I mean, it's not like I asked to be smooched by anybody. I take head pats, so it's fine. If it's a deterrent, you know, I'll take it. I don't think I have been too seriously sick in my life. I had a pneumonia a few years ago, but before that, it was like chickenpox when I was 5. What is chickenpox in French? I feel like, don't we have a vaccine for that when we're kids? Like, bro. It's not, I mean, I'm just saying it how it is, you know? It's how it is after what you mean. Yeah, I got that. Just didn't know what it was in English. But yeah, well, I mean, that doesn't really make you sick. It's just annoyingly itchy, like, in my opinion. I remember because poulet pox, yes, that's exactly the translation I was looking for. Thank you, Vector. That's exactly what I needed. I remember when I got chickenpox, I was gonna go to the amusement park for the first time in my life, and I was super excited. I was probably like 6 or 7 or something like that. And I remember I was going with my grandma and my sisters, and it was like one of my dreams to go because I was like, I've seen it in movies. I want to go, you know? And then I saw like one dot on my knee, and I was like, what is that? It's kind of annoying. And then I showed my grandma, and then she saw more spots, and then bam, I had chicken pox and I couldn't go. It took like maybe over 10 years for me to go for the first time, bro. What again with DMs? What is this for, bro? Like, what? Seth, are you okay? Anyways, yeah, I wanted to go and I couldn't. I was bird breath, but it took over 10 years for me to actually go to the amusement park for the first time. But you know, sometimes I wonder if I do not share the unlucky bone with Seth, you know, because I went there and I was scared. I'm scared of heights anyways. Like, what did I want to go there for? I don't know. I don't want to go on the things, like, really. I want to do like the cups maybe or something. But I remember I got there super early with a group of like youth and like people I knew, and I got on the first one that was called the boomerang, which does not exist anymore. But the concept is that it lets like you go up, and then it lets you go but from behind, and then it twirls around, and then it goes back to the front and goes around and to the front. I remember being there. I remember my hair not being done, so I was wearing a hat. Ask me why I was that smart at that point. So as we're going up and up, I remember feeling all the regret I'll have in my life and telling myself, why the hell did I decide to get on this thing? I'm gonna die. And I'm like, well, I guess that's it. And as it's going up, there's no going back at this point. You're already strapped to the thing. You're halfway up in the air. What are you gonna do? So as soon as it let go, because when it lets go, you just fall like your seat goes backward. And I was like, there you go. Here I am, I'm dying. I am screaming for my life, holding my hat, calling my mom. That's when I understood what they mean, like when, like in your most dire moment, you call your mom, because there was no control on who I wanted to call in this moment. I just knew I was like, mom, mom, and I was screaming for my life. And somehow, I don't know how, I ended up like twisting my neck wrong. I remember hearing a crack, and then my neck was like stuck in the same position for 2 weeks after that. Like, so it was the first thing we did of the day. I kind of broke my neck, and then I couldn't do anything else for the rest of the day, so I had to just spend the day sitting there looking sideways, because I couldn't like face my head like straight forward. It had to be at an angle, so I couldn't change, and then it hurt. And I just stayed like that for the whole day. So I didn't do anything in the amusement park. I just waited in lines with people. And yeah, that's my experience at an amusement park. And yeah, you screamed so hard you broke your neck. That sounds about right. Yep, it was a thing. Okay, see you, Seth. Take care. Be careful. Wait, was there no headband? Or did I miss it? I'm not sure. Yeah, lots of fun. My first one was on my forehead, and I think I have the scar right between my eyebrows. Oh, did you scratch it? You didn't put the little solution on it that makes you not scratch it, bro. But yeah, that's me and amusement park. That's my experience. I think I may have gone a second time as an adult, but I don't think I got on any rides. I don't go on rides. I don't trust them. I have PTSD. I do not want to, It was the very first one no one knew. I mean, everybody had a blast. I thought I was dying and I broke my neck. So, I mean, it was a thing. I remember someone won a plushie for me, so that was nice. I got that, Oh, hi, Charlie. How are you today? How was your weekend? Hi, welcome. Come in, we're just chatting, having a little fun time. I was thinking if we pull our in for it and stuff, we could do some Gartic Phil later, or just do some chat games, or if you want to watch some YouTube stuff. I don't know. Today, I was like, I'm coming back from the weekend. I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling, and why not just chat and have fun, You said you'd go to an amusement park for the cups. Yeah, and I didn't do the cups either because my neck was broken after, so it hurt too much. So I didn't do the cups. I want to do the cups. It looks fun in the movies. I don't know if it is, but I kind of want to do it, The cups is the only ride I can't do. It makes me throw up every damn time. Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't know, but I will trust you on that. I'll probably get sick, but at least I'll be like, I finally did it or something, First time I did rides, I was an adult. It was okay, not too much my thing. Yeah, I don't get the thrill of being scared. I don't find the fun that people go look for when they're scared of falling to their death. It's not the thing I live for. Like, I'm fine, I love riding roller coasters, especially the weightlessness of the roller. But I guess that's what I was thinking about. Okay, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How was your stream? How did the building go for your musical? How are you today? Hi. Yes, thank you for the shout out. And I saw you're at 39 people. If you don't follow your okay, go check them out. They do cool stuff in The Sims, and they're aiming for Philly. And then they need that sweet 50 followers. So they're turning on. I'm just putting it up there. Anyways, insane 100-foot drop roller coaster, easy cups. No, it's not for you. I feel like that would be for me. If I want to be scared for my life, I'll just jaywalk. I don't know about that. You sure you want to go to that extreme, bro? At least it's a controlled fear. I don't know. But everyone knows amusement parks are for eating funnel cake and other outrageous snacks. All I know is it's expensive, so I never buy anything. I come in with my food, bro. I will pack my lunch. I mean, I only went like once or twice. I don't remember the second time. It's just irrelevant in my brain, you know? Hello, sorry, I've been ill. No worries. I know you were busy. Don't you have school and stuff? I understand. Like everybody that goes to school and like needs to focus, or any other reason, honestly, like it's okay. Don't worry. I'm around. I'm here. I'm surviving life. Oh yeah, I got the COVID, so I'm still recovering. So that's why if you feel like my voice is slightly different, that might be why. I'm still recovering, but I'm doing really, really well. I'm doing a lot better than like let's say 3 days ago. Yeah, I had some peppermints, but we're back this week. Let's go. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, every time I say that, like better and that word just don't want to be together. I'm doing a lot better. Just I have a random cough that just happens when I keep talking for a while, but it's not hurting me, not doing anything. It's just annoying and scaring people. But I'm a lot better. You know, one of my drawing hands busted for obvious reason. If you want to do Gartic, help me out. Oh no, okay. No worries at all. Oh, and Kohako is very resting too. It feels so weird. Kohako is working, but I'm so happy for her. Cyberpunk Kid Bush, thank you for the follow. You're now in Love Turtle. How are you tonight? How are you doing? Hi. Everybody's happy. Yay. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, amusement park. Yeah, one of my life dreams that I need to get done before I die is to get into go-karts. I want to go do go-karting. I've seen it. I feel like it would be the greatest time of my life. I've heard it hurts your butt because there's nothing like really comfortable in the actual car and stuff, but I kind of really want to do that. I feel like this is like one of my life goals. Do you like water parks? Have I been to one, or was that a dream? I think I haven't been to one. My gosh, it's like mixing reality in my brain. I think because I'm seeing some specific dreams where it was a rough time, but I don't think I have been. I think I have been to a place that had a wave pool, so I'm like mixing in my brain with another dream. So I haven't been. I don't think I have been. Do my headphones just not work today, or am I tripping? I don't see it. No, it wasn't a Zucombi. There's like, I think it's the one that starts with a V. I think. Wait a second. Have my headphones just not been working? Where's my headpad at? Headpad. I need my headpads. It's really important to me. Where's my headpad at? Wait a second. It has a wave pool, but it's not a water park. Not this. I remember I was like on a road trip somewhere. It wasn't near to my city. Like, what's going on? And like, okay, the page shows that it works. So it should be working. What? I need to figure out my headband. Why is there always one thing that cannot just work like it's supposed to? Like, why? I've been there once and I like it. Oh, I like it and I've been there once as a kid. Kieran broke it, but reading before the stream that it's his fault. I should ban him. Poor Kieran. Even when he's lurking, he gets the blame for everything. But I'm worried. Like, it's the first time it doesn't work. Like, why is it not? Do I need to log in back in this? Try again. And then that's why I asked earlier. I was like, not too sure. I was like, did I miss it or does it just not work? You just time him out, bro. Headband. Oh my god, Miss, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome. How are you? How was your stream? You're reading some art. What were you drawing today? Welcome, raiders. Hi. I'm Maya. I'm a sea turtle. I'm slightly sick today. Don't mind me. If I cough, I'm not dying. I swear. I was just trying to repair my headpad command and it's not working. Let's see, playing hard. Yes, yes, it's a thing that people do. Mist is a really wonderful artist. They do great. I love your art, Mist. Nika, what about you? I was drawing a dojo. Of course you were. Of course you were. Like some people will be into that in here, check them out. Are you abusing your power using the announcement feature right now, Aster? You good? You good, bro? I haven't even used it myself, bro. Like, what do you mean? Why are you doing that? I don't even know how to do it. I'm like, with announcement? Yes. Something went wrong? What do you mean something went wrong? I want to do it too. I was supposed to, baptize my channel with an announcement. What do you mean? I've never seen it before. I wanted to test it out. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing that does work. It's kind of new. I think it was last week that I saw an announcement as that it was something new that they were adding here. But yeah, yeah. Did I see anything else I wanted to say about amusement parks? Oh yeah, I want to go go-karting. That's what I was on about. That's one of my life dreams. I need to go go-karting. Because it's great. I've been to paintball once, but it hurts too much. It's fun, but it's just annoyingly hurtful. Like, why do you need to hurt that bad when you shoot someone with paintball? Like, you don't need to be that way, It could be interesting to use it as shout-out thing. Yeah, I think it's mostly for people that have really, really big audiences and their messages get lost and stuff. Oh, Shade Forever. Thank you for the follow. You're now a lovely turtle. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hi. But yeah, it can be used for that. And I feel like for us, I mean, it's not like we missed the chat. It looks cool, so we might as well do it, But I don't think we miss that much because I don't have a crazy chat, let's say. Like, maybe one day when I'm rich and famous. But as of right now, no. My headphones are not working. I'm just gonna disable it for now. Don't want people losing their points for no reason, but it's weird. If chat scrolls super fast, it doesn't really help though. Well, I guess people pay attention to the random like shiny thing. They're like, oh, what's the shiny? And they're like, oh, that's the shout out. And then they get excited over it. I think that's the whole concept. I don't know, like Twitch is changing a bunch of things these days. I don't know. I just saw that they're removing the number of views you have on your channel. I mean, the concept they're saying is because it's not really a metric that works or like it doesn't really matter, but it's kind of fun to have. Like if it's not buttering anyone, why are you removing? I like to know that at least this amount of people have seen my channel once. It doesn't do anything for me, but I'm happy about it, Oh, shiny! And it's gone. Yeah. Yes, yep, that's an accurate depiction of probably what happens to everybody's brain when they see it. But as you can see, Asta was pretty thrilled by it, so it worked in many other ways. They removed it because it wasn't kind of mobile views, so it was wrong and they're too lazy to fix it. For real, like if that's because it's not counting everything, then add everything while you're moving it. Like we like it. Right? It looks cool. Yes, you sound like an excited kid that find a new toy. You're happy. And we love that. We love a happy Aster. Hey, Lana, you what's up? Sounds like you're feeling better. Yes, yes. Hi, welcome. How was your weekend? How is you? I'm doing a lot better. The only thing that's left is a random cough I have the more I speak. But I did take one Tylenol before stream, and it's one that helps with coughing and stuff like that. So maybe it will slowly but surely get better through the stream. I mean, at least we hope. We can only hope in this world. Sometimes I forget how much I love my chibi model, and I'm like, but look at her though, she cute. She's adorable. And then I participated in some of the raffles for new ones. I'm like, it's not like I need one, but like the more the merrier, right? Like if I win a model somewhere, I'll take it. Like it will be fun. Also, I saw this chibi model on YouTube the other day. Amazing I'm seeing it here. Oh, right. Because you haven't had the chance to see her in action being round and cute. And I have not done any TikToks or shorts in forever. And like my brain is telling me yes, but my body is telling me no. Yeah, it's just not happening. And sometimes I find it so hard to find ideas because either it's an idea or you go and like copy a trend or something like that, and you just make it your own. But it's still a lot of work, right? Like especially with sorry, you can't record a TikTok on your phone. At least not with my phone. So like I have to actually go on my phone, on my computer, go on OBS, record it while listening to the TikTok on my phone so it syncs up, and then edit it and then everything, and then upload it to my phone and then put it on TikTok, which is a lot of work in itself. So I'm like, yeah, I'm taking it easy on that front, you know. What is the baby voice? You or some small letter? It's just a sound. It's not me. Like that's the thing with TikTok. A lot of people don't know VTubers' real voices because we use trends and stuff like that. So it's not ours. I thought mine was a trend, bruh. I wish I was a trend somewhere, but I'm not there yet. Lots of work in the yes, it is. It's fun. And I mean, I just do it for fun and also for some exposure. But at the same time, I'm like, there's so many things I want to do on my stream already that I don't have time for. And I'm like, oh, I need to plan for this and plan for that. And honestly, I feel like I play so many different things. Sometimes I'm like, oh, but I want to play this, but I only have 5 days of the week. Like, how do I place it? Because as I was walking around earlier, like, oh man, I need to do this in Minecraft and I want to stream it. And then I'm like, oh no, and then I want to do this. But I also need to get married to social matters. So I need to do some Sims so we can see the beautiful wedding to my stinky man that did not get care of me when I was sick, but that's another story. We'll have a discussion about this. And then I'm like, oh, but then I love playing Mario Kart, but at the same time I need to do this. And then I want to play some anime music quiz again. It's been quite a while since I haven't, so I'm like, oh, I need to bring that back. And then I'm like, but I also want to try Animal Crossing on Friday, so you know, that's also that. So you know, there's a lot of things I want to do. Okay. Thank you. I breathe sometimes. Sometimes I do, I swear. I can't forget, which is why just rename is there. But I swear I breathe. And I took a sipsy. Prevention sip or something. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do stream. And I think two more. Too many. 24 hours in a day is not enough. Sometimes it's not when it comes to streaming. It's more than enough when it comes to work, but it's not enough when it comes to streaming, you know? Don't shake your head, okay? Leave me be, bro. Jeez. But yeah, I feel like there's so much stuff. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to be more organized, like, or maybe try and have some type of series so like people would know what they're coming for and all that. But then I'm like, oh, shiny. That's my brain when I see something like, oh, I want to play some of this and I want to play some of that, and then I want to play Ace Attorney soon because that's probably gonna be a staple for a while because it'll probably take me forever to play, and then I'll need people to help me figure out how to play because if I play on my own when it comes to this game, if I'm stuck for a while, I just cheat. I don't care. I'm just Googling walkthrough and like, what's the answer for that? So yeah, some people might get annoyed, but like, or either get annoyed that I cheat or just give me the answer when I ask. That's what's up. Need to either clone oneself or manipulate time. I like the second option. Now the first option is great, so you're not tired. You can sleep whenever you need. Now variety streams are fun. You wanna do it as a collab series? I'd be down. Like we wanna like read it together. So like you're like, oh, or do you want to try like we try to figure it out together? So like because I'm slow brain sometimes, you're like, oh, I think that's the clue we need or something. Is that what you're thinking? That could be fun. I'd be down. The Dokapon collab is a bit on the hiatus. I don't know. We might do one final stream. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but something came up with someone. I don't know what's our plan for now, but it could be something I do instead. And do that. I'd be super down. I do want to play this game. It was your birthday gift to me, so I mean it'll be a good thing to do as well. It'll be fun. And now that you have school, we're not like stuck with, oh, it has to be that day or whatever, you know? So it's fun stuff. Yeah, I'd be super down. And and I'll try the other game you got me to. There are just so many games I want to play. I need to finish that escape room one, slightly scary one, and and then I'm like, but what else do I do? I have a bunch of ideas and I never know how to categorize my stuff. But as you said, variety streamers are fun. But like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels like I don't have enough time to play as much as I want. I guess I also do quote unquote short streams. I'm more on the 2 hour, 3 hour mark. A lot of people do minimum 4 hours of streaming every time. So I guess if I went, God. Hi Jen, well, how are you? How was your weekend? How have you been lately? What was I gonna say? Yeah, if I was doing like 4 hour streams, maybe I would play one thing for 2 hours and another thing for 2 hours, and maybe I would feel more happy with how much how much I can cram into like days. But it's I don't know. So far, I think it's the healthier version for me as someone that works full time. Doing 10 hours a week minimum of streams seems pretty doable and fine. And I do think my weekends are precious, so that's why I don't really want to be streaming on weekends. I think they're important for me to relax, and also for my family to get to see a glimpse of my head before I go back to play games on my own. It depends, That other game is a chill kind of game. Yeah, I still have like one more stream of unpacking to do, and it would replace it. But I was really feeling Mario Kart last week. That's why it ended up on Friday. And then I wanted to try Animal Crossing, but gotta wait for that paycheck. So when it goes on Friday, and I think it'll be fun. 24-hour stream so you can do 12 things. Yeah, no thanks, bro. Honestly, as I said when I finished my birthday subathon, 12 is probably always gonna be the max I will ever do. I think I was tired, but I was still feeling good. So I was like, this is still a good balance. I ate, I had time to do things. I don't need to be like, oh, I need to shower, I need to do this. No, I was really comfortable with 12 hours. So yeah, there will be no uncapped subathon or 24-hour streams coming from me. I don't think it would be the healthy thing. And even if like my parents would kill me, if ever I was gonna do that, it would have to be if I have my own place and no parents to be like judging me in the corners and like screaming at me from the corners and like considering what happened, that I took a wrong turn with my life, that type of judgment in the corner. You get paid on the opposite weeks of me, so we can always be rich together. Let's go, bro. Let's spend the money. But yeah, I love getting paid. I don't like working, but I love getting that paycheck though. Wish it was bigger though, but I'm gonna live with what I got. Gotta make the most of what I got, okay? Judgment in the corner, yes. That it's always in the corner. It's always there. Like I feel the presence behind me, and I turn around and I just see my mom's head in the door with a little like scarf on her head because her head is always cold, and her big white bathrobe. Honestly, she's so cute in it. I always look like she looks like a polar bear, and she's adorable. And then she's running away. Oh, thank you, Jen. Look at her. She just sits on her computer talking to Curtin all day. Yeah, she was judging me so hard. Was it Thursday? She's like, don't tell me you're doing this again. Especially since I was sick. She was like, there's no way. This isn't it. You should be living a life. You should be cleaning the house. You should blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, thank you, Mom. Thank you. Hi. Maybe it's girls that have feelings too, right? Like, you can't disregard them like that. And like, I am part of the Carden gang. Like, I am one of them, Mom. Can't you see my cute little face over here, bro? Can you not? Mine take a guilt tripping approach. You never spend time with us. I mean, they do that too, so I can't sympathize with you. My mom is the judgy type. My sister is more like, but like, I don't see you anymore. Like, blah blah blah. I get home and then you're streaming and then you're tired. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's my sister's approach with it. So that's why I try to make time for her, and also why I keep my weekend off, because that's when most people are off in my house, so we get to see each other then. Not that we necessarily do something, but if they want to do something, I'm actually available. That's more like it. Oh. My mom supports my streaming. Let's go. Let's go, understanding parents. I mean, I feel like my parents do support the fact that I'm doing streaming, and they're like, I don't know if we'll ever give you something, but at least you're doing some type of side hustle, question mark. I don't know if I would consider that a hustle, but it's a thing. They don't mind it, they just don't understand it. They're like, my dad is really confused, like, so people just come here to listen to you talk, or like to watch you play? And I'm like, yeah, some people actually do that. And he's like, I chose the wrong career. Like what world are we living in? He doesn't know. Like, I mean, nobody in my house, including me, knew what Twitch was like 6 months ago. So we're not really aware of the streamer culture and how like everything it takes. But they like, I explained to them that I only need to make sure they don't bother me while I'm streaming. Even though, I mean, you've heard my mom several times at this point. But they try not to barge in and do stuff and, you know, be there. So, I mean, we'll take it. We'll take that. My parents are adorbs. They don't judge me, but they would rather me, like, do a lot of other things, let's say. For her, it's a way to see me do things she doesn't understand. So she watches everything and rewatches VOD. Oh, I don't know. I think I'd die if my parents watched it. Thankfully, they don't really speak English, so it's not like they would actually understand. But I don't know. I get like shy when my sister watches stuff, or like if she walks in my room when I'm streaming and she's just sitting there and she's like just listening to me and watching. I'm just like, okay, can you go? Like, I don't like it. I don't want my family to know what I'm up to. Okay, gotta go. Bye bye. Have a nice week. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much for coming by. Have an amazing week. Mostly because she misses me since I moved away. Yeah, I guess if I was far away, I'm sure they would find a way to know how to watch my streams. Since I'm here, they don't care as much about my streams. They're curious, but they don't even ask questions. I just know they're curious because. But I guess if it was a time of my life where I wasn't home and it was the only way they had to like hear my voice really frequently, like, I mean, for sure I would be calling them and everything, but they get to see me do something and like I can laugh and stuff like that. I'm sure they would find a way to just have me in the back just because knowing them. They're kind of adorbs. But yeah, I don't know. I remember seeing Hero asking on Twitter, like, if people's like family or friends know about their VTubing venture. And I mean, like, everybody in my house knows it. I have 2 cousins that know about it. And none of them watch, so I'm fine with it. It's not like I'm really hiding it in a way that I don't want them knowing what I'm doing because, I don't know, whatever reason. I don't mind it. I just don't want them to be doxing me all around because they forget, like, oh, by the way, my cousin is this. Like, I don't want this to happen. That's the scary part for me. Telling my family was a mistake, but I also don't mind for the same reason. I'm so bad staying in touch. Streams have been a good way to stay in touch. Yeah, like, I mean, so far so good. None of them have showed up in my chat, so I haven't had to be like awkwardly trying to pretend I don't know who they are or anything. But yeah, I don't have any weird thinking when it comes to my family knowing. I don't have other friends than my internet friends, so I don't know how it applies for friends. Well, I mean, Zlex is a good friend of mine, and I mean, I did post in a mutual server of ours that I was doing this, so he just missed it. That's why he showed up the other day and was like, what? You know? You need to kick my mom off a cliffside, though. Toxic. Oh god. Well, that took a dark turn real quick, bro. I mean, if she doesn't interact with you and causes you harm and she's just watching your stream, I mean, leave her be is what I would say. Don't interact, just let her enjoy your stuff. Because people, if you haven't checked out Yasuhiro's YouTube channel yet, you should definitely do that. He has a really nice and soothing, like, hot voice. I like it. I have a thing for voice, okay? Leave me alone. But yeah, he's part of the cool voice gang. aka the led by Aster, Vector, and you have Yasuhiro to team. Just really nice, relaxing voices that you just can enjoy forever. And yeah, that's what's up. He's part of that. Judgment in the corner. Yes, judgment in the corner. That's what's up. But I feel like at some point it's like when moms become. I don't think it's all moms, but a lot of moms just end up being like that, you know? That I here for some turtle soup. Like, what do you mean soup? You're gonna eat me, bro? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're here for turtle soup? You're not gonna eat my cousin, are you? Like, bro, what do you mean? What are you cooking us? We're not edible, okay? Of course. Like, I should like be like all these people on Twitter that make like Twitter lists. I still don't understand the concept of lists, but like have like my favorite voices in there. You three are differently in there. I don't know who else. Like, I'm pretty selective to whose voice I can listen to forever, you know? Maria is turtle, chat is soup. So turtles like, why is the chat soup? Am I missing something? Am I just lost? What do you mean? But you know, I appreciate you there. Like, I know that people say it all the time, but I really appreciate people being there, listening to me like babbling for no reason. I'm honestly not saying anything constructive today, but I guess that's the whole concept of just chatting. You're just chatting about whatever and whatnot, you know? Chat is delicious. I think I will not question this. And I will just say yes and try not to be shanked in my sleep. I'll just do something like that. I think it's a great idea, you know? But yeah, did I want to talk about anything? What have I seen on Twitter recently? I feel like there's so much drama on Twitter or so many like hot takes. It's so hard to just not like, I feel for some people it's hard to not feel buttered or like not want to comment. I always feel scared when I see stuff I either agree with or Aurelia, hi, welcome to chat. How are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, when I see stuff on Twitter and I'm like, I agree with that or I disagree with that, it feels so weird now that I'm like quote unquote a public figure-ish, like in the sense that I do stuff online and create content. Like, I'm like, oh, even if I want to like something, I think about it twice before I do, because, you know, likes are public. So I'm like, and I'm way too lazy to have the time to go make a second account for where I can like whatever I want. I'm like, that's way too much trouble. And you know, someone is gonna trace it back to me and like be like, oh my god, she liked this post from this person, so maybe she's this and that, and I don't have the time for that. So I just refrain from liking stuff, even though I agree with stuff. But some takes are so interesting, and you're like, okay, how do I feel about this? Do I want to talk about this? That's why I think it's important to have a balance to which you can speak to people off stream and just feel comfortable around them, and like, you know, maybe they'll cancel you, but maybe they'll do it on offline, you know? Maybe they'll tell you like, oh, but this take doesn't really work because this or that or this or that, and then maybe I'll change my mind on something. But I feel like it doesn't need to be on Twitter though. It's fine. You can have like human discussions with people like people used to do back in the day before the internet, you know? And just talk it out. And it's okay to agree to disagree, in my opinion. I don't feel like everybody has to go with all the takes. There's so many takes on Twitter. Twitter is a special place. It's not bad for what I use it for personally, but it's also a really like ew face type of place, you know? Very diplomatic. I feel like that's just the art of making sure you don't rustle the wrong feather as a quote-unquote public figure. Some people, this is how they become famous, because they have controversial takes and people are like, oh wow, that's amazing, I want to see more of that, and then they grow from it. But I feel like I don't want to, because I feel like at some point people expect that for you like regularly, especially if that's how you grow for a while. And and then you keep like saying things that people are like, oh wow, oh this and that, at some point you don't have anything to say. Like, are people gonna stay? Are they like gonna be like, okay, but you were entertaining when you were making all these takes, but like, where are they now? Or you start repeating and they're like, oh, you're just repeating what you were saying before, and you get in a loop of just annoyingness. And I am not necessarily willing to deal with that. I have other things to do. I have games to play. I have sickness to beat. I don't have time for this. Cold take, human sucks. I feel that's just facts, no printer, as Cody would say. Like, humans suck most of the time. That's how it is. Mixed feelings. I would have found none of you without Twitter. Exactly. Like, yeah, that's what I say. Like, it's not a bad place for me for what I use it for, as someone that only uses it for VTubing purposes. I have never gone around and like follow people that like popular people or famous people, and I don't care what people say on Twitter. If I need to know, I will find some video drama or recap on YouTube, and it'll tell me everything. I don't need to go read it myself, honestly. I only or primarily follow other VTubers either because when they're my friend, or second, I like their content, or I like their face. Like, Aster was one of these. I saw him and like, oh my god, and then I followed him. It was that, and look at us now, we're really good friends. Or I follow artists and stuff like that. That's also why it's hard when people expect you to follow for follow. If they follow you, they expect you to follow back. Because sometimes I just generally don't. First, I don't know you so much because you followed me. It doesn't mean I know who you are. Second, I just don't know. Like, do I want to see your stuff on my Twitter line? Maybe not. It's just how it is. That's the reality. So I don't understand the people that like, oh well, I followed you, you should follow me. But what is the point of following? I thought following someone meant you wanted to see more of them. And I'm happy when I see more of my friends. That's why I follow them. Like, when it's friends, I feel like it just goes without saying that I would probably follow them. Unless, the only exception I have personally is when someone is extremely not safe for work in every single tweet. They might be the sweetest person around, but I don't need to see it. I just don't. So I'm like, I could do the effort of following them and then muting them, but at the same time, like, what's the point? Like, that doesn't do anything. Like, I would rather not clutter my feed or clutter my stuff just because that. I have a few exceptions, like if I got to know the person first and then we hang out like outside of Twitter and I don't know about their tendencies, let's say, and then I follow them and then I keep seeing stuff I don't want to see, then I'll mute them because I mean they're already a friend. Like, I'd feel bad. I don't want to follow them, so I will just mute that person and live a better life for it and talk to them in other platforms where I don't need to deal with their Twitter horniness, let's say. Some people use it as a business thing. Some people use it as a personal thing. Yeah, like some people say that like people use Twitter as a personal diary. And I don't think that I do, because I tend to speak about my feelings pretty openly with my closest friends. So it's not like I need an outlet like that, like Twitter, to do it. Like whatever I say on Twitter is something I've probably already said or thought or I've had discussions about with somebody at some point. Some people jump in and roll in the trash with them all. Yes, there's also that. And there's some people, like, as I always say, I'm pretty nosy. So when there's drama going on, I will do my best to know all the details. And I like to have, like, all the sides and gather the evidence. Then I'm gonna do anything with it. I mean, when I say gather the evidence, it's pretty much reading all the tweet loggers. Like, I'm not downloading anything. Don't get me wrong on that. But I like to see the whole situation. And then I think about it. I may discuss it with good friends. And try to see like what their perspective is on it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I think this, I think that. I think I was thinking that was yesterday there was some VTuber drama, and then he had his opinion on it, and then I was like, well, but I personally feel like this and like that, blah blah. No, I just found watching from my black man. I mean, I'm just saying, I got screenshots of things here and there. I'm just saying. I'm joking. But yeah, I think we were talking about like someone that got canceled. And then they were writing an apology. And I feel like this is such a weird and tricky road to navigate, because if someone does some type of trash online and they apologize, then people are like, you're only apologizing because you got caught and blah blah blah, this is not genuine and blah blah blah, which it might be. Well, it might be true sometimes. Also, some apologies are just trash. Like, some people did not go to the how to apologize 101 class and they just don't know how to do it properly, and you're like, okay then, and I move on because it doesn't regard me. But some people do like pretty decent, as our judgment as a group. We're like, that's an actual well-written apology and stuff. But then some people are like, don't bother coming back. We don't want your apology. Get out of here. You're not repentant. You don't regret what you did. And I'm like, well, first, how do you know? And second, what are they supposed to do? They don't apologize, they'll get trash. They apologize, they'll get trash too. So if I was in a situation where I was getting canceled for whatever reason, I would for sure contact the person I was having beef with and try to fix things together as adults without broadcasting to the world. But if it's actually like public, I will probably do an apology and get dragged for it, because there's just no way out of it. It is a lose-lose situation. Nobody's happy. They apologize, they don't like it. They don't apologize, oh, they're too arrogant, that's why they can't apologize for their mistakes. And like, people go so far with all of that. Even if it's serious drama or actual serious discussions, I feel like having the input of so many strangers in it is the worst thing you can do for it. People are gonna trash you or like, they might, reverse on you. Like, maybe you call out someone for something and then people, oh, but why are you calling it out like this way instead of this way, and blah blah blah, which is sometimes valid once again. But just don't do it publicly. I think like most of the time it would have been a lot better not to. Just call it a day. Like, I remember like one of the first time I saw someone stole my meme, and I was really bummed by it. I'm like, for once I'm doing something somehow great where I get like some engagement, because I'm not the type to do the drop PNG, because I know it's so much work that I don't want to deal with, honestly. I just cannot be bothered by this personally. It's just like, if I promise something, I will want to make sure I do it. So if I'm like, drop your PNG and I'll do blah blah blah, then I'll get overwhelmed doing said blah blah blah, and it's just too much. And I feel like I'd rather, in a sense, grow slowly, like more slow, than if I did that, because I can still have some type of control over it. I know what's up, I know who's here, I don't know, I feel like I'm a lot more in control of the situation when it happens, and I'd rather keep that control in my life personally. My father once told me, if you don't... Jen, do you have anything to say? Well, I agree with your dad. Don't know why. I mean, I understand, but it's fine. Anyways, what's up? What have you been up to, Jin? What's your life like? Oh, hi, came over. Yes, I'm doing a lot better. We're just chit-chatting over here. How are you? How is your life? How's your day going so far? But yeah, yesterday, I think this sums it up. Like, if you have nothing to say, whether it's good or bad, just yeah. Because sometimes I look at what all the cancellations that happen, and then all of a sudden people are quote retweeting whatever happened, whether it's apology or the call out, and they say absolutely nothing, and you're like, what was the point of that quote retweet? Like, it didn't add anything to the situation. Like, is this for exposure? I feel like, if anything, I would retweet something before quote retweeting if I have nothing to say. Like, what are you doing this for? Or the people that just pretend they're doing it for a great cause, and you're like, no, I think it's really rare that there will be an occasion where it's valid to decide to publicly call out someone. I feel like most of the time it should not be that way. It should be at least attempted to fix it offline. And sorry, after a few attempts, I can understand you try to get help from somewhere else if there's a need for help. Because if it's just calling out someone because they were mean to you, that's something. If it's not, then whatever. Like, I mean, if it's something that will hurt the whole community, I can understand. If it's something that hurts you personally, like girl or bro, whoever you are, just don't go there. Just don't go there. This week is gonna be stressful and time will be stretched to the brim, but I will get past. So you got this. How is you, Turtle? I'm doing fairly well. I'm doing a lot better. Like, as you can hear, sometimes I do have a cough that comes back, but it's not terrible. It's just there, you know? Yeah, I think I figured it out. I watch Manu because it returns my faith in humanity. Oh, you're so sweet. You're way too sweet. I appreciate that I can restore some faith in humanity somehow. Back for a bit. Welcome back, Karen. How are you? What were you up to? You're still working? You're still working that late? If you are all bonk, you bro, you better not be working. But yeah, I'm also not, like, I have a lot of thoughts, but I don't think they belong in a public setting. So I'm just not gonna do that. Just sometimes I feel like, you know, they say to like turn your tongue 7 times in your mouth before you say something. I think it applies to typing, guys. Like, you know, think about it. Or I feel like when people want to do like angry tweets and something, like just type it out and save it as a draft. Come back the next day and see if you really want to post that. I think it's good. Oh, no, I'm not working. I'm watching Picard. With my boy Cyber. Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it. Go watch your movie, bro. Don't even mind it. Don't mind it. Just go watch your movie. Regrettably, you have to thank Vector for bringing me here. Regrettably, yeah, let's go though. Hey. All thanks to the great one, Vector Sama. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one thing I'm really happy about is how over time we got to connect each other to one another just through raiding or streaming in many ways like that. Because I'm happy I got to know you through Vector, but at the same time I'm super happy I got to know Karen through Drox, and then some other people like, oh, I found you through this person, and like, you know, it's just a lot of fun. And I got to introduce a lot of you to one of my favorite people being Cody, and I'm super happy because most people really love her too. It's just amazing, and it just makes me really happy to see the friends I make become friends with others and vice versa, and then meeting other people. To me, that's a win right there, you know? Man, a million win. I don't know, bro. That's what we're aiming for right now. Not really, actually. No, I'm not. I'm just aiming to continue to slowly but surely grow. Like, I think the only thing that, like, state that bothers me is stalling. I don't think I experienced loss that much. It happens once in a while. I will lose a few followers. Twitter is another game. Like, some days I lose like 10 followers and I don't question it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna try to figure out why. It just happens. It's just when I lose one on Twitch, which doesn't happen often, but it does. That's when I'm like, oh my god, what'd I do? That's when I wonder. I'm like, were they like, they went out of their way to come check me out? And like, oh, I'm still following this person, let me unfollow. I don't like whatever they're doing or something. That makes me think that there was more thought put into unfollowing me on Twitch. So this one hurts a little bit more, you know, their usual. That's a bit of a... Oh, Hero! Thank you for the prime. Thank you so much, broski. Welcome. I love you too. How is you? I hope your throat is not too tired. He was giving his old singing over there. He was looking for sounding pretty pog, I shall say. Let's congratulate him again for the 100 followers because he's awesome. Did you know that Hero does community nights on Fridays with fun games and stuff? I'm just putting it out there. It's a bit late for me, but I do want to make it at least once at some point. That meme I made of Vector, I get like 5 followers first, so just make memes of Vector and you will be famous. Is that the way? Yes, Wisdom, you cracked the code? It's all about having a vector, you meme and then you got it. Oh god. You just started Twitter and you're so smart, bro. Jeez. Sometimes people just go and clean up their follow like, oh, I don't really watch so and so anymore. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that most of the time that's why. I just feel like when I'm on Twitter and I click on my follower list, it makes it easy to just click and I check. Like, do I know this person? Did I follow this person only for a giveaway? Which is another story there. And on Twitch, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know Twitch enough. I feel like you have to go down your list for a while and be like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Every time. I guess I'm too busy, too like busy being lazy. I think I may have unfollowed 1 or 2 people since I started, just because either it's someone I blocked, so I didn't want to have them in my area anymore, or someone I just really did not enjoy the vibe, and I was like, I don't really want to have any connection to this person, and that's how I decided to unfollow. But except for these type of reasons, I would never really. I feel like it's more work to go ahead and find someone to unfollow than actually just leave it be, you know? I put ghost videos on, and if you see my mall is turned off, my camera is always super sad. Oh wait a second, I kind of want to see that. Here. Oh my god, you do look extremely depressed there. Is that because of the ghost? Are you scared of the ghost? Here you good. I know probably when I get a wet light notification and I go yeah, usually if I get one of these and I'm like, what the hell, who the hell is that? I will just quietly turn off the notification, but I don't necessarily unfollow. Thank you for the like, Jen. Thank you. Luna denied smooches. Oh, snaps. She denied you, bro. I'm just editing for tomorrow's upload, so I'm just gonna vibe. Okay, have a good editing session. Game over. I respect the hustle because editing is a pain. I want to do it, but like, bruh, it's too much work for my soul. Yeah, but. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Twitch is where I give my support to most people. So I may have followed people because I saw that they were close to affiliate or something like that. But I won't necessarily unfollow them unless I really don't like what they're doing. For me, that's the reason. So I guess that's why I get so bummed when I lose a follow on Twitch. I'm like, oh no. They don't like me. What I do? But it's probably one of the reasons you guys listed. It's just my brain telling me that this is the reason, you know? Editing is fun, just not worth the money. Probably. But I think it's fun to a certain extent. Like when I'm editing a TikTok, I mean, it's like 10 seconds to max 30. It's a lot of work, but I can get over it and see the result pretty instantly, so I feel happy. But if I was trying to record like a VOD or like edit a VOD or something, I think I would die at like 5 minutes of editing and being tired of it. I just cannot be bothered. I might be having soul like that for the rest of the stream. But why? You just want to look sad like that in your stream? Myrtle is like, what's up, bro? What bro, what's up? Lift your head, bro. Like, don't stay like this. I helped it a little, but I had no idea what was going on, so I quietly backed away and closed the door. No, I mean, he's having a party, watching ghost videos, and he may be sadly asleep. Sadly asleep is the best description here. But Myrtle is protecting him from any predator like that might come and eat him during the night. So, you know, he'll be fine. She's ready, as always. I ain't got the patience though to edit. Yeah, no. I have a minimum of it, and I know like my favorite thing to do when I edit is zoom ins and zoom outs because I feel like I know how to do them, and like I feel like a professional when I do. That's the extent of it. I'm on a break until I finish my food. I'll be seeing right after. Let's go, but don't destroy your throat. Don't forget to drink a lot of water. And for singing Dizzy, like temperature, like room temperature water is better. Don't go for really cold or really hot. It's to have to be in between, so you get them vocal cords right and perfect. You know. singing Sandstorm when? Like, why is this your bullying tactic? Why is that the way? Sorry. Yeah, large times of editing can be draining. Can understand that. Yeah, it definitely is. I have never done a real 30-minute video editing type of thing. Especially if I did, I think I would probably want to have subtitles. So I'm like, this sounds like a pain all in all. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. I already did good. Editing is a mood. Reminds me of homework. With the hell. Yeah, and I hate homework for my life, so I don't know if I could do it. But at the same time, I get so impressed when I see people like Vector do things in 15 minutes, and I'm like, but how? Like when he did that pretty much clip of me saying questionable things the other day, I was like, but how did he even get the chat part out so clean? I had so many questions. I'm like, how? Because I see it on YouTube. I see people with beautifully edited clips and TikToks and stuff, and I'm like, wow. But he did that randomly in a few minutes after the stream or whatever. I don't know how long it took him, but either way, it was the same night. Yes, Profesh. You, the Profesh when Vector is so pro. Yes, he is. I have no idea how he does that. I'm like, why? Supreme, he has a jacket to prove it. Yes. Or did he get the jacket because of it? Is that what we're getting at here? Maybe. I think he was just already talented, so they the Supreme jacket just threw itself on him at this way. It's just great. I wish I had the talent, but that's the thing. I don't know if I'm willing to take the time to sit down and learn. Gotta go for a bit, prone to fix. No worries. Go do your stuff, okay? And I'll see you soon, or in the DMs, whatever. Even Garden Rousey thinks he is so fresh. Yes, everybody does. You can't scream at him and call him a donkey or something. He's too cool. He's too cool for school. Well, did the spaceman come before the jacket? Why, yes, he did. Yes, surprisingly enough, he did come before the jacket. It's surprising for everybody involved, but it's a thing that happened, I currently have 2 hours and a half minute of video footage. Oh god, that I need to edit down to by 1 hour, and also add funny editing glitches. Yeah, that's exactly the part I can't see myself doing that. It would take me so many hours. That's why I also respect VTubers so much for the ones that do their editing. I mean, I respect everybody, but I feel like I would fall into the category that would pay someone to do it, because I cannot be bothered to spend hours to trim down an hour and a half of video so it's 1 hour. It's just props and respects to everybody that does it, including you, came over. I cannot. And also, that's one of the things as a content creator. You take all this time to edit something, but you don't even know if it's gonna get anywhere. You're like, are people gonna watch it? Is it gonna flop? You don't know, but you give your all into it, and then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and you're like, bro, I worked so hard and this was so funny. So you wish people would see the funny, but they don't. They just don't see the funny with you. It's the saddest thing ever. I don't like going through that. Yeah, and considering that Twitter had tweeted on me this morning, honestly, I'm always extremely curious. It takes me 3 hours maybe. Yeah, 3 hours a week for a 1 hour video. Sounds like work that is troublesome, okay, bro? But yeah, I was wondering, sometimes I watch some streamers, sometimes bigger. They're not necessarily Iron Mouse bigger, but they're bigger when they're partners and stuff like that. I don't watch a lot because I don't have time for it. But then I watch them get gifts and stuff, and I'm like, bro, I wish that was me. I wish that was me. And I don't know how it happens. That's why I was curious. When I saw someone get 69 gifted sub Saturday, and I was like, do people just have money laying around and let me just let me just give 69 gift subs because funny number. And why wallet? Whatever. And I'm like, what? I want to be like that one day. Like, I want to understand it. Like, that's why I wonder, like, the psyche behind it. Like, they just want to support someone so bad that they're just ready to drop that amount. I mean, as long as they're not putting themselves in troubles, that makes sure, Yeah, the thing that hurts is when you work hard at something, you look at the videos and the reviews. Yeah, that's rough. Like, I feel the same. Like, I feel like I've been extremely well supported by my community. So far, when I come out with a cover, I knew that at least my community has seen it. So it's not 0, but I mean, it's not 100 either. Like, it's a nice little 20 something. And I'm so, like, generally happy about it. Like, I feel like, especially, I used to do them even before I had a community. And like, singing is not, like, I wouldn't say that singing is my passion, but it's something I like to do as a casual thing. So I'm just like, you're so sweet, Yasuhiro. I haven't done much. I only just uploaded my TikToks and my songs that I like. Like, I just sing whatever I feel like and I love. So I enjoy it as it is. Wait, really? Yeah. I don't get thousands of views or anything. I just love to do them for fun. Oh, so you can still go professional singing. I don't know. When I think about it, I think if one day somehow there was a miracle of God and I ended up being a full-time streamer, like being stable enough to be a full-time streamer for many, many years, which is probably not gonna happen, let's be real. I think one thing I would like to do is actually get singing lessons. That's one thing I would like to do. And figure out like what I can improve and like how I can reach certain things that I know I cannot reach at the moment, because I just don't know. I just don't have any technique. I don't have any basic knowledge of singing. Like, all I know is like I know when a note is off or not. I know when it's pitchy. And then again, you guys catch me live, so I feel like when it's live there's more mercy, because I can't change it while I sing. Even if I know I messed up, well, it's gone already. It's over. So like, that's why I take a bit more time with my covers. But also, I'm super impatient. So when I make covers, I usually like to do everything in one day. I don't like having a project that I have to like think about and redo over days. So that's why I go for stuff I like and stuff I know mostly. Then I record it. Then I make it sound decent if I can. Sometimes I experiment. I try to like do tutorials on how to mix and stuff. I don't know. I play with the buttons they give me and the extensions they told me to install, and like reduce the noise by doing this and then reduce this. And then it sounds kind of weird, but yeah, I experiment with it, Alright, problem solved. Let's go, profesh right there. But yeah. Going to get pizza, okay, go get your pizza. Oh, you're making me hungry, bro. I want to eat too. Give me some pizza with no pineapple on it. I had some pho. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I say pho and I'm not sure. But I had that for lunch. It was a lot of food, but it was yummy. I think it was good for a sick being. I had been thinking about it for a while, and I was like, it's not a better occasion to get it than when I'm at work, That's how we say it. Okay, let's go. Thank you. I wasn't sure. That is so good when you're sick or hungover. Yeah, no pineapple on culture. No, you're not. We're not doing this, Yasuhiro. We're not doing this. Pineapples do not belong on pizza. It's not even a debate. It's not a taste that goes with that, okay? Same with udon, in my opinion. Yes, you just want something like warm, but like it still fills you up. Like, I don't want a random vegetable soup. Like, I know that you're supposed to eat that type of thing because you can't eat so much, but unfollow. Well, there you go. Next time I'll mess you up in Mario Kart so you can't fight it anyways, okay? No, stop bonding over this. It's not a thing. It is not a thing that shall happen, okay? Like, bruh. bro. You guys are bonding over this? How dare you? I cannot believe. Where's Kohaku when I need her? I need her to bump people around for this. Yeah, no, I don't understand. I had some pineapple yesterday. It was delicious. It was juicy. It was yummy. This does not belong on freaking pizza. It just doesn't. It just doesn't, you know?
But why?
But why? Hi, Mystic. How are you? How was your stream? Oh, how are you? Also, Mana, if you're gonna give a wrong opinion, have the decency to say it with a little shame in your voice. How dare you, bro? Like, how dare you? None of that. Like, how dare you? It's just not it, okay? You can't say it. Sugary stuff doesn't go on pizza. Like, if you don't like the condiments, like I can roll with it, like, you know. But that ain't it. It just ain't. It's just not how it's gonna be in this house. We're not dealing with this nonsense, or like Jane Smith, like this foolishness. She would say, "Oh, the dramas on the internet. I can't even keep up anymore. It's just like too much going on. You're fresh, you know. Fresh time is no. Fresh is good and yummy and sugary and doesn't go on a freaking pizza. It just doesn't. Don't fight it. I am fighting it. And what does that do for me? Huh? What's the point of knowing it's Canadian? It doesn't change anything. It's still trash. Canadians have invented a lot of trash, you know. I'm aware. It's okay. And why are you judging me like this, Vector? How dare you? You don't like pineapple? You don't like pineapple as a whole? I mean, it's yummy though. It's probably a little bit brown sugar on it. But I mean, jeez. How dare you? That's how you gotta choose violence? Slap me with a steak? Like, yeah, that's how you gotta do it? Bro. I mean, I can respect you for it. It's still sad. Maybe cooked. How do you just... I mean, I've had fried pineapple before. It was pretty yummy. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? It's okay if you don't like bananas a little bit. That just means more pizza for the cultured people. Yeah, keep lying to yourself, bro. You call my food trash and I'm the violent one. You're the one that threw a stick at my face. I'm sorry. We're not talking about verbal abuse here. We're talking about the physical one. Because it makes more sense, obviously. Let me get canceled in peace, okay? Bro. As I said, keep lying to yourself and you'll have a great time, you know? Keep thinking you're the culture gang when you're clearly not. Like, clearly not. You know? There's just some things in life that are not this debatable, and that's what's up. Words hurt French. Yes, they do. They do. Sorry, bro. But that's also why I forget my English half of the time. But you know, somehow you guys keep up with it, so I'm not gonna complain about my English sometimes. I bet if you had an actual good Hawaiian pizza, you eat your words. No, I would not. I don't even like ham on pizza. I would eat it, but I don't like it. Like, there's nothing appealing to me about it. And I like beef and pork. Like, that's what I want to taste when I'm eating my pizza. Like, I want my pepperoni. I want whatever I'm putting. I want my bacon, if any. I like my black olives. I know you'll crucify me for this, but I like them. I can eat like whole cans of black olives. I hate the green ones, though. It's just a thing I cannot deal with. You know? Are we talking about pineapple pizza again? Yes, we are. Bringing it up was a mistake. What do you mean? I did not. That's cause base. Oh wow, we're calling me basic now. Wow, bro. Wow, we're going to a new lows. Wow, as the redeem goes on back to his channel. Didn't know you were that like, see? When it resorts to this type of comment, you know you're wrong. So I don't even need to try and defend it, because you should know you're wrong already. There's no point fighting people with that mindset. It's just not gonna go anywhere. What's breakfast pizza? Indeed, what is that? Oh no, you're making me stretch when I'm fully slouching, girl. Oh my god, my back cracked. Oh god, I guess I needed it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I really needed that. Okay. All olives are good. I don't discriminate olives by the color of the skin, bro. Bro, how dare you go that low? I've seen sushi pizza. I've seen that, dude. That's a crime. Yeah, I don't like it. It's too messy anyways. Like, I don't want that. I mean, like, I want sushi. When I want sushi, I want, like, actual fish. Just the fish. I eat sashimi a lot more than sushi, honestly. If I'm gonna have sushi, it's gonna be, like, nigiri. Like, I don't eat the rolls that much unless they come in, like, a lunch set. That's why I eat them. And sometimes they're great, but I like to have either just the fish or just the fish with rice, and I'm all completely happy with it. Pizza sushi or sushi pizza? Because it's very pizza sushi? What is a pizza sushi? What is that? It's pizza that has egg, sausage, cheese, bacon, but no tomato. Like, that's just a pita with stuff on it. What do you mean? Hydrate. Hi, have you been taking care of yourself? Yes, I have. I know you came in at a moment when I was choking, but I saw I'm doing a lot better. I just coughed randomly, but I'm doing a lot better today. How have you been? How was your busy weekend, Jack? How's you? Tell us about you. We should grab sushi sometime. Do you know a good sushi spot? I probably do, but I can't think about one at the top of my head, but we can check. Like, would you be rather, like, want to go to, like, an all-you-can-eat? Or would you rather be like, oh yeah, we go to a fancy place and just get some fancy sushi, but we might be hungry after? What type of vibe are you feeling, Asti? Busy as always, but you're almost done, aren't you? You're another one of my wonderful, fancy, school busy person in my life. You know? You know, Money is enjoying herself because she talks fast, right? Stay ahead of the chat. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you calling me out like that, bro? What's wrong with you? Or funeral pizza? What? What is a freaking funeral pizza? What does that even mean? Almost there. I get let out on the 14th of May. Yeah, that's in a month and 3 days. Better than it was in 3 months, right? Right? Gotta look at the bright side of things. That's how you will have a better outlook of life, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't quote me on that, bro. I don't know. Your calls will sound fun. Okay, I'll try to figure some things out. We need to go eat. Well, we need to meet and we need to go hang out because that's how life is. And we need to eat some sushi and good stuff. I will still not eat the Hawaiian pizza no matter what. So, like, you can never think about that. It's fine. I will not eat it. Like, I'm not super picky, but I'm a picky person for specific vegetables or ways that things are cooked. Like, I love pineapples, but I will never eat it on a pizza. Like, it's just never gonna happen. I like most fruits, but I will never eat a pie made of them. It's just not what it is for me, you know? Oops, no fudge pizza, sorry. We don't talk about funeral pizza. Wait. And what's fudge pizza? Is it like a dessert type of pizza? So, like, they put, like, chocolate and stuff on it? Whatever, more for me. Let's go. Woo, yeah, say hi to Jack. Your homie, Jack. Like, and, yeah, we need to hang out, and like summer is coming, so I'm never in the mood to go out. Let's be real. Let's put that down. I'm never in the mood to go hang out outside of my house. It's not a thing I enjoy doing. That's not a thing I want to do. I do not want to escape the walls of my room. I'm happy in them. But on rare occasions, when summer hits, I have moments where I'm like, I could get out today, and it wouldn't be that bad. Or like if I actually have someone to meet or something to do, or most of the time I have to go somewhere with my sister because we like to go to events like stand-up comedy or like see theater and stuff. I mean, we used to before COVID. I mean, it's still not off like twice a year, but still it was a thing we like to do. And I might do that. So like if I'm gonna hang out with Asta, I might be more inclined to want to hang out because it's summer. So no boots, no disgustingness around, you know, all of that. have you had chocolate plus Nutella plus marshmallow pizza? Julia de Chocolat had it and I went a few years ago. I don't know. I don't think I did because I feel like this would be too much. I love sugar, but marshmallows already being sugar on their own, I would not add chocolate to it. Also, I'm not a big chocolate fan. I love chocolate to a certain extent, but when it's too chocolatey, I really lose the interest for it. I'm not in it. I'm like, that's way too much, bro. Like, you know when you're eating and it's like your mouth can barely chew because it's all chewy and sticky chocolate? It's like, yeah, too much for me, you know? I only get... Wait, what are you trying to say, Yasuhito? Is it censored? Or is it just looking like that? I'm confused. Oh, links? Yes. Links are blocked on Leaf. They're only allowed by mods. But I'm trying to figure out, because I had to find a way to allow only clips from Twitch to be there, but they're not working. There's a lot of things that don't work these days, you know. I only get the I want to go out moments during fall, but more often than not, I'm more of an indoor person. High five, bro. If there's no real need, aka going to work, I would never get out of my house. Like, my parents know, like, when the winter hit, the weekend hits, I'm not out of my house. Like, what am I gonna do outside? Like, my mom is trying to push me to go take a walk in the backyard. Like, the backyard is not that big. Like, girl, I don't want to, or just sit on the patio out there. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? I don't want to be there. I don't like it. But at least there's no one around. But still, I don't want to be out. It was too much. I was so done after a single slice. Well, yeah, it did sound like something that would be too much. Like, for Chile de Chocolat, I like to like dip things in chocolate and stuff like that. But like, if it, like, I can't imagine marshmallows with chocolate, like, except if it's a hot cocoa. Like, I don't know. It's not a thing, you know. It's you. What? Yeah, usually I should be able to have the links for that, but I don't know. If anything, you can put it in the clips channel on the Discord and I'll check it too. At the beginning with the fudge. That's what fudge pizza is. Oh, well, that's what you had. Well, I mean, there would not be chocolate, so that sounds pretty right. If you don't like something, DM it to me on Discord. Yeah, there's also that. You didn't post it. Yeah. I put it on the burb then. On the burb way. Why, you're gonna expose me like this, bro? I see. I had forgotten the name. Yeah, well, yeah. It can be, like, chocolate is good, but not in too much. Like, when I have to choose, like, for a ice cream sundae and stuff, I always go for caramel. I'd rather have caramel over chocolate, or... What else? I don't like chocolate ice cream. I don't like the taste of it. It's just weird. It doesn't even taste like chocolate unless I take my Nesquik and I just take my little powder and put it on my vanilla ice cream. Then we have a discussion here. But if not, no. Sorry, sundae for the win. Yes, I do like it. I think usually when I go for sundae, it's gonna be caramel, strawberry, or I have next to my house. I have a very nice ice cream place, and they do pineapples as well, and it's really yummy. So yeah, I have a few things like that. Okay, random question. My tummy hurts. Should I heat up this macaroni and bacon pizza? Ooh, pasta. I don't know if tummy hurts from being hungry or something else. If you're not sure, I feel like you should have something. Yeah, something lighter. I think this is too heavy for a tummy ache to digest properly. Yeah, because there's the cheese, there's the pasta, there's bacon. Unless there's no cheese, because it's just macaroni, I just assume there's cheese in there. But yeah, ice cream or gelato? I love both. Like gelato, I love the mango one specifically, but I like both. I don't think I can tell I love one more than the other. Like, yeah, just need to hear for someone reasonable. Like, okay, I'm happy we'll help you, but like, if you have any type of like really like, yeah, soup, something really not too heavy. If it's just you're hungry, you'll figure it out, and then maybe you can have some part of what else. But I doubt it would hurt that bad just from being hungry. But I mean, I don't know your body, but yeah, try that. And if you're still hungry after that, maybe you can have small quantities of something heavier. Look, I have a big sweet tooth. I don't know. I can't tell if you can eat that, bro. Yeah, super porridge has my. I meant the spot near your place. Oh, they do both. Sorry. They do both because my one of my nieces is allergic to milk. Not even like intolerant. She's allergic to the point like if you had some milk or something and you kiss her on her forehead, she'll have a big reaction on her forehead and she'll need to go to the hospital. She's super allergic, so there's a lot of things she can't have. So we usually go there and get her some gelato or a sorbet. Is that the same thing in a way? I don't know. But remember, Italian neighborhood, bro. Like I got gelato all around. But have you ever ate something that was so good ever you're full but you want to keep eating it? I feel that this happens pretty often to me, especially like when my mom is doing fried plantains. Like she usually makes a good quantity so everybody can have some. And even though like you're full after like 3 or 4, like I mean you don't just keep on eating, bro. It's just so yummy. You just keep having it. And like the other day when I got some nuggets, I got oh, Senpai Curix, welcome. You're like, oh no, I love you turtle. How are you doing today? Welcome. Fried plantains. They're really yummy. Gelato is not the same as sorbet now. Oh, yeah, but I do have gelato places around me for sure. Hiya. How are you? How was your weekend? How's your day going so far? First time I went to all-you-can-eat buffet, kiddo me overate and threw up. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, you can overeat without throwing up, but you might get yourself in trouble. That's what's up, you know? That's the gateway mood to becoming obese. Ew, yeah, that's true. I still remember the buffet that put me on the wrong path. Better now, but never again. Oh, hey, Blue, how you doing? Well, I mean, Pale, how are you doing? How is life? How's it? Is it Pale? I don't know. How Blue? I just call you Blue. Sometimes I get confused when people have Blue in their names, and I'm not too sure. How you doing? I'm doing fairly well. I am recovering from some sickness, but I'm doing well. So you may hear me coughing here and there, but so far I've been not coughing for a while. I think the Tylenol I took is actually taking action now, you know? Whenever I go to buffet, I only eat sticky ribs. Yeah, they're good. I mean, you know, when there's a technique to going to the buffet. Like you need to eat, like I eat all the yummy like steaks and stuff like that. That's what I go for. Like, you know, yummy meat, and you get the person to cut it for you. But at the same time, sometimes I give up because I don't want to talk to the person that's cutting it. Like I hope they would just let me cut it to my liking, but then the person is there and staring at you, you know? But I eat a lot of that with some sides. You know, I may have some salad just so my parents don't look at me like, girl, I thought we taught you how to eat properly, you know? And then, like, I mean, it's mostly anything that has corn in it. I'll just have a lot of corn on the side. I'm like, see, I have vegetables, guys. Vegetables. And then you just keep a separate spot for your desserts because you need to get all the different types of cakes. Most of them have a vanilla base, so I'm always excited. It's just like the icing is different. I'm like, oh, but it's gonna look the taste, you know? Sorry. No carbs, all meat. Let's go. No matter how much I lose weight. Oh, you're one of these lucky people. Lucky people that like can eat as much as they want. Do it. You got this, bro. I just hope it's not just your young metabolism. Like at some age, even if you lose it, you still need to be careful because it's still not good for like your arteries and everything, and like, you know, diabetes and all that. I still gotta be careful, but you know. Like the new character looks. Thank you. Chibi form today. I wasn't gonna use it, and then like I remembered. I was like, I should though. Why not? Chibi model is cute. I love her. She's adorable. So yeah, let's go. That's who we are today. Secrets are one of my favorite things ever. So I just load playful after playful of this stuff. I mean, I ain't gonna blame you, bro. Just do it. No regrets. Enjoy that while it lasts. Yeah, I was feeling so bad today. Don't worry, we got what you were trying to say. Super good. And yeah, as Yasuhiro said, like enjoy it while it lasts. I wasn't like, I mean, I was slightly chubby growing up, so it's not like I ever had a phase where I could just eat whatever I wanted. But I feel like in the past few years, I've been in that space where I can. And like even if I gain, I lose it fairly fast after a while. But I feel like I'm reaching that point in my life where this is about to be over, and if I don't try and be careful now, I'll get out of control. So I try not to do it. Can I just say that I just got spooked by my own finger touching my arm? I was really, I almost screamed, and I would have been so embarrassed. For some reason, I have my arms are crossed right now, and I have one finger that I just lifted my index on, and it was already touching my arm. But for some reason, the fact that it touched up like just scared me, like, as if I didn't understand that my whole own body was doing that. Like, what is it? Like, I have issues. You think people joke when they say it starts to go down in your 30s? Heed the words from the future. You know what's up, Yasuhiro. My dad was always like, yeah, in my family it's 25. 25 is when it all hits. Like, until 25 was hot and sexy. God, thank you, said. And then after that, it all went down the drain, and now he has his perfect dad bod. I mean, he was already a dad by 25, so you know, had my sisters and stuff. It will happen to you. Yeah. Yes, that's just facts we're spitting right now. I'll ride a bike up to 6 hours per day. Oh, that's awesome. Keep up the exercise. You have better chances than most of us that might be complaining and not doing anything about it, because I do not exercise. I hate it. I don't want to do it. The less I work out or walk, the happier I am, you know? Oh. Thank you, Seth. That's what I'm gonna go. Thank you. Become a god in the 20s, and ride the 30s. You can push it to your 40s, and then the big decline starts. But yeah, just look at the screen on chat. Some of my messages don't show up. Oh, why would they not? I have to look at. I don't usually check the chat on the screen, so I don't know. But they should. I don't know. Okay, so update: eating bread with ricotta and balsamic reduction. That sounds a lot better for an upset tummy. Just take your time, chew properly. That's the thing we all forget because we're all busy these days. Chew a lot, especially if you're like your belly is like, oh my god, what's going on? And then see how it affects your belly, and make sure you don't force yourself to eat if it hurts, and check yourself up if it continues to hurt. But he has an expiration date. What's your label say? Mine the best before has been passed for a while, bro. It's looking a bit moldy over there, you know. Just listen to Vector's creaky boat. I can hear them popping from here. What do you mean me too? You probably just did it. You're like, wait, in your basement, like, wait, cracking my knuckles. Look on the knuckles. Wait. Yeah, I can see you do that. Anyways, all this stuff could remind me I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm gonna go eat. Oh, of course, please go eat, bro. Jeez. Why is it always like this? People just forget to eat, and I don't understand. Not that I'm not hungry, but at least I ate some food. At least I did. And yeah, I don't know, we derived from subjects. At this point I don't know where I was going with anything, but it's fine. Why do I live in a basement in your brain? Because when you're being evil, you need to be in the basement. What do you mean? If you're gonna crack, I don't say you live in the basement, but that's where you go in a dark corner with like the light only showing up on your face, and you're cracking all your knuckles in front of your mic, and like basically our ASMR mic to make sure it catches everything. And you're like, wait. Yeah, I can see it. Cracks knuckles. Nah, I'm releasing tension. No, that's just lies, bro. You're releasing your new form. You're gonna transform into something. Oh, yeah, gonna remember me. I will need to ask you to translate something for me. Okay, no worries. Like, I'll try to remind you, but I may forget. So you may want to send me a DM about it or something, because I'll forget, bro. But yeah, I have a really clear picture of you doing that, Vector. I don't know why you would even feel the need to ask me. Jeez. The obvious things in this world that people don't know. And what else? I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of things I want to say, but like I go on tangents, and then it just gets all over the place. It's just how it is, you know. But I love it. I love talking to you guys. It's fun. The news YouTube would make together might sound a bit like, what, how did you figure out our theme song when we meet is like just gonna play in the background? That's how it's gonna be, because we can't contain ourselves. That song was like one of the most difficult ones I did, because yes, I speak French, but like the harmonies would change every 2 seconds. I was like, bruh, I don't know how to remember how to do any change of how we singing this part and then that part and then this part. I'm like, bro, it was hard. I guess if I had known this song forever, I would be like, nah, that's easy peasy. But when you don't know this song, it's actually extremely hard to like get all the sounds, how the notes perfect. And I mean, I didn't get it perfect. I changed some stuff to my will because I was like, bro, I don't know, I can't do that properly. But I have no regrets. It was a lot of fun. I don't know, maybe I'll do another French song cover. I haven't done that. I haven't done a cover in a long time, to be honest. But now that I have a broken voice and a cough, random cough, I'm like, this week's probably not the week for that, but maybe in a week or two I'll do something. I'm still super excited for the collab with Cody the Queen. It's gonna be so much fun. I love like spending time thinking about what questions I want to ask her, and I'm just looking forward to it because I think it'll just be a lot of fun. I don't see how this could not be fun. She's a lot of fun. I love her. We hang out, and everybody loves her too. So I'm like, yeah, it'll be fun. I'm a bit anxious to know what she's gonna ask me on the Monday. I'm like, ooh. I was the one that was like, I don't want to know in advance because I want to be surprised. But then I'm like, but I kind of want to know now. Cody's a firecracker. She is. But I add a sprinkle of raccoon in there, and then you got the perfect recipe right there. I love that she's a raccoon like that. It just makes sense. She's like her confident cousin. His confident cousin, raccoon, is great. Like he's the one that like T-poses in the corners and like, oh my god, don't look at me. And then she's like, ah. That's their dynamic there. Inside the VTubers studio. Yes, I love what you did there, Vector. I see how it is. It's kind of clever. I'll give it to you. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what kind of setup I want to do, like to have an interview type of like vibe and everything. And I think it'll be a lot of fun in general. Even if we don't, like if we go, we tend to go on tangents when we talk to each other. So I feel like we'll probably do that. And since it's gonna be weekdays, it will probably last long. We also start at 8 instead of my usual 6:30. So yeah, it's gonna be long, beautiful nights of talking about stuff. And I'm sure 100% we'll go on some tangents at some point. But I'm super excited. So I need to figure out a lot of things. I'm so bad. She's so good at like getting things organized and like doing PR and everything. I don't know. I just wing it, and that's probably why she's so good at what she does. I wing it. She thinks about it. But you know, I feel grateful that she's planning it for both of us, so I can wing some stuff. But I know it's in good hands as well. You know. You guys are gonna ask each other a serious question and spend 20 minutes talking about the best chicken wings or something. Yeah, it might turn like that. And I'm not even gonna deny that statement. It might be. But at the same time, she'll probably be disappointed at my lack of knowledge and nuggies and like chicken wings and stuff like that. Because I know nothing. That's one thing I've learned about life. I know nothing. And so I'm always excited to learn new things. So Cody will probably be interviewing me, but also teaching me about the meaning of life. I feel like that's my best bet as to what's gonna happen. I want to know more about the best chicken wings. I mean, that reminds me, I need to go eat some chicken wings with Z-Lex. We used to do that every Thursday. There's like a Thursday chicken wings like discount next to a restaurant that was not too far from her job, so we used to go there, and it was great. Oh, hi, Seraph. Hi, Seraph Start. Yes, sorry, it's been so long. How are you? I admit I haven't played the game in quite a while, but yes, it's my chibi flip today. It's chibi me trying to look fabulous because she's cute. That's all I can say about it. I love my chibi flip. She's cute. And like I love her chubby. She has chubby knees. She does little movements with her legs. I love it. Yeah, yes, it's been a while. I've been lurking still. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for your lyrics. I had to go, but it was fun. Until next time, take it easy while you're in. Thank you. Take it easy. And you know I'll pop up somewhere at some point. You know that. Man, I was going this way with a raid and my stream decided to explode. Oh no, no worries. But thanks for the thought though. I appreciate it, darling bro. How was your stream? How was you? How is your week starting so far? Or now I'm just chatting a bit. And honestly, I've been talking for 2 hours and I feel like my voice is getting tired. So I should probably end anyway. So it's better that you, like, it would have been better if you rated someone that just started or something. I don't know, maybe. If anything, I would have redirected them to someone else. But how are you? How was stream? What were you streaming? I kind of forgot. I saw it right before I went to stream. Let me do the thingy. Okay. Here. You were playing 7 Days to Die. Oh, I know Seth has played a lot of that with Drox. I can't play because it's first person view anyways, but I've never really been into survival because I'm too dumb to survive. Like, I would never get anywhere and I would probably get really frustrated about it. So props to you for playing it. Did you have fun though? That's the whole question here. But yeah, I think that's been fun. And I mean, if you ever feel like you want to discuss and like you want to do a Q&A, maybe I should do a Q&A. I wonder what you guys think about that. Should we do a Q&A stream at some point, or a video submission type of stream, or you just ask me stuff, or we just watch stuff? I don't know. I feel like it would be a fun thing to do for everybody. But we should probably look for someone to raid and give some love to before we go rest a little bit. Because I am in the hungry, and we have been talking about food quite a lot. So I feel like it would be a good thing for us to go, well, for me to go eat and rest a little bit. Let's see. The just chilling shit kind of feels like a bit like a Q&A. Yeah, I mean the Q&A would, the only difference, it would have actual like decided subjects we want to talk about. That would be the only difference with that. But you know, that's what's up. That's what's up. But I see my homie Deathwing streaming, and he's supposed to be playing some Shovel Knight, but I think someone did a redeem for the doodling some Pokemon, and he's really good at that, doing it with especially doing it with the MS Paint. I'm always super impressed. But yeah, we're gonna be raiding Deathwing. I'll be back tomorrow with some art stream. We're gonna make an emote for Hero. Let's go. I haven't drawn in quite a while, so it might not go exactly well. So we'll just do that. It'll be casual. I'll be talking while I do, as much as I can when I'm not concentrating too much. And yeah, we'll have a hopefully a great time relaxing, do that tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you again for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.